But first, in Fulham, London, has Stephanie realised her vision?
The flats look exactly as I had imagined they were going to.
Earlier in the show, we looked back to March 2009, where in fashionable Fulham, southwest London, Stephanie had bought this attractive three-storey building for £702,000. She owns and works in the house next door, where she runs her own marketing business. Stephanie had her sights set on this building for 13 years. Although it looked grand on the outside, inside was a different story, with 6 very uninspiring flats. Although there was planning permission to turn them back into 2 houses, Stephanie had bigger ideas, with plans to develop the building into 9 apartments. When we first returned, the interior was nothing but a gutted shell. But Stephanie had got planning permission for her development, and the excitement was plain to see.
I'm really looking forward to getting towards the finishing stages and just to seeing how a building which is really iconic in my view can be restored to its former glory, and then obviously to seeing some very happy people living here, I hope. Well,
that was 11 months ago, so we returned to Fulham to see if Stephanie's 13-year dream for this building had finally come true. The freshly pointed exterior has recaptured the elegance of this building. Let's hope it's the same for the interior. Well, this is impressive, very impressive indeed. From an empty shell, Stephanie has created 9 new flats, top to bottom. Each just 1 bed, but all smart, contemporary and stylish. And with the same attention to decor and styling, they're definitely going to appeal to the fashionable set of Fulham. And up at the top are the most attractive of all.
These are 2 new flats, mansard roof extensions, flats 8 and 9, both fairly sizable, with an open plan kitchen as for all the other units, and the bathroom with the lovely Italian bath sanitary ware. And I'm really pleased to report that this one's gone under offer in the last couple of days.
Good news for Stephanie there. The loft flats also have balconies, a small one at the front offering views of Fulham and another at the rear. Also getting a taste of the London air are the 2 basement flats.
Well, this is one of the 2 original low ground floor units, and this is one I'm particularly pleased with. I think it's fabulous. It's got this conservatory finish up here, obviously the open plan kitchen, and real wow feature of the garden with the bifold doors opening out into it.
Expanding the lower ground floor flats has eaten into the garden area, but once the work's finished, these outdoor spaces will be a bonus. Because while the 2 lower ground floor flats and the 2 loft apartments are a good size, the remaining 5 properties are more compact. They all have an open plan kitchen living area. While the 2 ground floor flats mirror each other, one benefits from the addition of a small balcony. On the first floor, the original flying freehold flat has been transformed with the addition of a balcony. With 9 apartments in all now, with some still needing finishing off, Stephanie has almost realised her dream.
The flats look exactly as I had imagined they were going to. I think that the kitchens and the bathrooms are a real wow factor. The balconies look terrific. And all in all, the building's been restored to its former glory, so I'm very happy.
And it's not just the look she's happy with, because it seems the loft flat that was under offer is just the start.
Yep, we in fact have already got 5 flats either sold or under offer, so that's great news as we're only just finishing at the moment. So yes, it's gone very much to plan.
I love it when a plan comes together. It's taken much longer than the 6 months Stephanie originally anticipated, but the plan has evolved and the 2.5 years wait has been worthwhile.
It's been a real labour of love. It's a development I've wanted to do for a long time, and I've learnt a lot in the process, so not begrudgingly at all. It's been a really terrific piece of work to do.
With 5 of the 9 flats already under offer, it looks like this investment is already starting to pay for itself. But for such a big renovation, how did her forecast for a £1 million spend hold out?
The budget has gone pretty well. It's slipped a little bit over the original budget of around £1 million, but not in too bad a way. And of course, the market has gone up in the intervening period, so actually the whole profit looks quite good.
Stephanie originally bought the building for £702,000, so her possible outlay could be just over £1.7 million. We asked 2 local estate agents to tell us what they thought of her big investment.
I think the whole project that has happened is fantastic. I mean, the property was obviously in pretty poor repair, needed a lot of work. They've totally refurbished it and brought it up to a very good standard.
I think this building has been an amazing find, and the whole project is a really sweet development. The saying is location, 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 and you can't get better than this.
I think they've been very clever in the way they've incorporated some outside space to the upper units. Giving that balcony will add a great amount of value. And the light that they've created on the downstairs is also very good with the extension out onto the garden.
The whole building itself fits in perfectly with the surrounding area, and the buyers love this type of building. The properties itself, they've retained the character that people are looking for, and the feel of it.
I think the amount of time it's taken her to do the project has definitely worked in her favour. If we were looking to market these a year and a half ago, we would have seen significantly lower values. Due to the confidence in property against the stock market, she's caught the timing absolutely right.
It seems like a big thumbs up from the estate agents, but will Stephanie get the return she's after? Remember, she spent over £1.7 million on 4 large one-bedroom apartments and 5 smaller one-beds. So what could she achieve here?
If you were looking at sales values, the larger properties I could see fetching upwards of £350,000 to £375,000, and for the smaller units I would put them in the range of £275,000 to £300,000.
If I was to market these flats, I know I have buyers that would buy these for about £300,000 for the smaller ones. For the larger ones, I could see buyers paying £420,000, maybe £430,000.
I think your second agent is absolutely spot on. We're in fact selling for a minimum of 300, and 420 to 440 is our top price. So yeah, I think that's spot on, that second valuation.
Wow. If